F&T's Tailgate Adventures is brought to you by F&T's Fur Harvesters Trading Post, Dan's Hunting Gear, Blazer Light and Supply, Coon Deer and Bear Potion, Ultra Advantage Dog Food, LL Electronics, Tech Tray, Canine Classics Dog Boxes, and promotional considerations provided by Tritronics.
So welcome to the final episode of F&T's Tailgate Adventures for the season. It's been quite a wild ride. It's been so busy that we haven't even had the chance to, as a team, sit down and watch our own show. We've been out hunting, filming, producing, so this evening we're sitting down, taking some time to watch the show, and kind of want to go around the room and talk about, who made up the team and who brought all this together. I got Brian Morrison here. Brian was camera 1 or camera 2 throughout the season. Joe Newland back here, camera 1 or camera 2, director, field producer, chief bull
and head bottle washer.
And head bottle washer.
That's right.
And then we got Chris Thomas in the back. Everyone's been asking who's that booming voice we have.
Say
That's
something, Chris.
We got to remind Chris not to project, otherwise he'll blow us out. And we wouldn't have been here if it hadn't been for Matt Allen. Matt actually helped us get this production off the ground, and one of these days there'll be a director's cut of some of the cold nights Matt and I tromped around the woods, and teaching an old dog some new tricks. We got my father, we got Tom Schmidt there in the back. When these guys had other things to do, I drug my dad out, and he actually ran the camera, and then. And many of you guys may have noticed about halfway through the season we had some new music added in, and Mr. Jordan Carter has teamed up with us, rising new country music artist, and also a hunting and hound enthusiast.
Yeah, definitely. I do a lot of hunting.
You do a lot of hunting? So Jordan's joined us, and actually he'll be teaming up with us doing a lot of work in season 2, doing some theme music for us and even some more background music. So we're pretty excited about the opportunities there, and well, I don't know, we're just going to kind of sit back and watch the show and maybe reminisce. I know we had the opportunity to meet a lot of great people this season and take part in some pretty interesting things. One of the things we got to do back in January was we got together the Hoosier True Dog Alliance and did a youth squirrel hunt. They put a hunt on for some young men and women that had never been in the woods before. And we had some technical difficulties, and we weren't able to make that into an episode, but what a wonderful experience and a great opportunity there that I'll remember, along with many of the other memories. A lot of kids there. I think they had a great time. We had some conservation officers joined us.
Yeah, we had some good tree dog action, too, on film.
Yep. A lot of good cur dog action. Yep. Saw a lot of squirrels that day.
Yes, we did.
Okay, we're out here with the team from Hoosier True Dog Alliance for, is this the first annual youth squirrel hunt?
For our participation it is.
Okay, first annual youth squirrel hunt, and this is going to be our first drop, so hopefully we'll get some squirrels treed right quick. And all right, well, we left Chris's group. We're one to get as much tree dog action and get with a couple other youth groups as much as possible throughout the day. So we got some directions to another parking area here in the Crosley State Fish and Wildlife area. Found their trucks, and we think we hear a dog in the distance. So we're heading in there hoping that that's one of our groups, and we can team up with them and get some more footage. But if not, at least we're going to get some tree dog footage because we can hear a dog treeing back in here. Did you get some footage of the dog in the tree?
But anytime you come on a squirrel's habitat, his nest, you can't disturb that nest. All we can do here is lead up the dog and go tree another squirrel, because that's his place of peace, and we don't disturb their place of peace.
The most memorable hunt episode I got to do was taking my young nephew out on his first coon hunt. introducing a young man or woman to coon hunting or to the outdoors is pretty awesome. But I've been waiting 10 years to take that young man to the woods, and I think he had a blast.
Oh, I'm pretty sure he did. I got to share that with you, and I sure appreciate the opportunity to be able to share that with you, because that was special.
That was
He had fun.
Oh, he had a blast.
Well, I'm out here with my nephew Austin, and Austin, this is going to be your first time coon hunting, is that right?
Yep.
And how old are you, Austin?
10.
10? Well, I can tell you this, for 10 years, I've been waiting to take you coon hunting.
Cool.
Well, heck, that was easy enough. You see that coon? He's right there on the side.
That's camouflage.
He is. You see him sitting there?
Yeah.
Actually, we stand over here. Yeah. He's probably only about 20 feet up that tree. Right there.
Yeah.
He's saying, get that dog out.
I don't think they can do that.
He's hoping we don't see him.
Yeah.
Brian, you had some exciting opportunities this last season. I remember one up in Michigan. You want to talk about that? Are you past that? Your therapist got you through
I
that?
still have nightmares.
Still have nightmares?
That boar, you know, he stared me down for a second,
It seemed like a lot more than a second, didn't it?
but I overcame.
I believe you came with a.
Well, how it happened was he was coming my way, and there was a sapling next to me, and the sapling was no bigger than like 3 inches around. And I decided I'm just going to drop the camera and see the best I can to see which way he's going to go.
Please stay tuned. Whether you visit us on the web, order from our catalog, fax, phone, mail-in, or visit our retail store, F&T has everything you need for all of your hound, hunting, and outdoor needs. If you chase fur, we have you covered.
Whether you're looking for your dog deep on a tree, or whether it's important that you find them quickly, you need a reliable, powerful telemetry system. You can depend on LL Electronics with the new Smart Collar 1000. LL Electronics, bringing hounds home safely since 1974.
F&T Canine Classic Hunting Dog Boxes. Rigging doors on a 30-degree angle for a more natural rigging position for dogs. Top storage for all your hunting gear and dog supplies. Multi-compartment boxes or single-compartment boxes for SUV and ATV owners. Solid wood frame with a 3/4-inch insulation barrier and including a hinged lid for easy cleaning.
Joe, do you want to talk about one of the episodes that was meaningful or interesting or making memories?
Making memories.
I don't know if everyone heard that, but very early on in the season we decided we're no longer going to make money, so we're just going to focus on making memories.
Making memories.
Yeah. Well, I don't know that there was really one episode that stands out.
What about when you were dying?
Well, there was that one, you know. I don't remember a whole lot about that. But
During the middle of season 1, we're in Wisconsin, going to go on a bear hunt with Travis and Bobby Steerick and Andy and company, and then from there we're supposed to the Upper Peninsula, and Joe is sick. So he shows up a little bit late, and I said, look, if you're sick, you stay home. No, I'll make it. And I explained to him I don't have workman's comp. You know, so.
You're not getting paid for this.
So Joe ends up sick, and now he's popping ibuprofen, and now we've taken him to the emergency room after day 1 out on the road, and then come to find out, all Brian and I know is he's bitching and moaning the whole time. But he's in kidney failure on day 2, and we're up there for a couple more days, and then we go all the way up to the Upper Peninsula. We tried to leave him behind, literally. But the hotel called us and said, get this man out of my lobby. But, so that one you don't remember, but what's one you remember?
Oh, gosh. There's so many of them. They all mean quite a bit to me because I get to see them time after time after time, being one of the guys that sits in front of the computer and does the editing. But, you know, we got to meet a lot of great people. You know, the Steericks came all the way from Washington to hunt, and as it turned out, they came on a night that the weather wasn't very fitting for hunting, let alone filming.
Not for being, it wasn't fitting to be outside, period.
Well, it started out really nice.
Yeah.
But the latter part of the night, we just got absolutely drowned, and that was quite an episode. We ended up at the truck stop to finish out the show, just if for no other reason than to hide from the rain.
Yeah, just to unwrap the cameras from the garbage bags we had around them.
Yeah.
As the evenings drug on, the rains come and kept coming. We've each been through one coat each. Young dog back on those tracks, and so we had to catch him, which was lucky because that train just came through. And Harvey here got back here about 3/4 mile, a mile away, back in these pines, but sure enough, he had a coon up here. Now, Travis didn't tell me this earlier, but Harvey's name is actually Paul Harvey.
Yeah.
Are you going to say it or should I say it?
That's the rest of the story.
That's the rest of the story. Let's get back to the truck and get in on this range.
Yeah. So that one was pretty special. I guess the part that bothers me the most about season 1 is that for as much as I wanted a blooper roll, I never got it. I mean, we spent a lot of time walking around in the dark in the woods, and I know we all fell at least once. Brian got lost in a cornfield once.
Well, after that,
He got lost for a half hour. He was out in the cornfield because we were on a competition hunt. The dog treat on the other side of this 300-acre cornfield. We put for whatever reason that night, I threw trash bags in my pocket, and I wrapped the camera in a trash bag and had it behind me. We plowed through with the judge and this young man that we were hunting with, and we get to the other side, and there's no Brian. I even took the camera from him midway through the cornfield. And so we're standing on the edge of the cornfield going, Marco! waiting for a faint Polo. Polo!
Yeah.
Brian, we're over here!
you know, you get lost one time, you never hear the end of it. You know, but after that, after we got to the other side of the field, I mean, it was a long walk, and it was a very large field. And we get to the other side, and we're walking in like a plain field. You know, we're in a bean field, and it's short, nothing going on. Nothing in our way. We're just walking along, and I just fall for no reason. I tripped over, and Dave couldn't figure out how to get the camera rolling fast enough to catch it for you.
I was still carrying the camera, and I wanted to catch him laying on the ground.
All I could do was lay on the ground and laugh.
And then there was the Chercos in New York when Dave fell down the hill, but you were falling down the hill at the same time he was falling down the hill, so we don't get any footage of that either.
I said, just save the camera.
Yeah, that's because we were going down like a 50-foot ravine, and there's water at the bottom of it, and
Yeah,
it was straight down.
it was straight down.
You know, Joe was talking about editing a lot of tape, and we've watched ourselves hunt many times. And our other editor, Dave Bruno, is he's actually in Denver, and he couldn't make it out. He was going to fly out, but we've got him still hot and heavy producing the last few episodes. And the interesting thing from his perspective, as he's learning hounds, is he also sees a lot of things we don't see at the time. And I think you noticed this too. Remember when we were out hunting with Dustin Reinhold and Blue, out rabbit hunting, Dustin hunts rabbits with a pistol or a compound bow. Because he wants to give them a sporting chance. But at the beginning of that episode, we're filming at the tailgate, and unbeknownst to us, there's deer.
Deer running behind.
The farmer is blowing a shot, apparently trying to get the deer out of his alfalfa field, and behind us is deer.
All right, Blue's excited to go get hunting. All right, I know why I don't have a gun out. Because I haven't been beagle hunting since last year, and from what I remember, I wasn't that great of a shot. And if she's doing better and she's hot on their tail, I don't want to take a risk of accidentally shooting your dog. So I'm going to be along for the ride, just here to watch some good dog action. And but where's your gun?
Oh, it's right here.
You're hunting with a 17
Yep,
pistol?
HMR 17 pistol.
That's just to give the rabbit a fighting chance?
Yes, that's. I've learned that if you hunt with a shotgun and you're like me, you don't have that many places to hunt, that you run out of rabbits to hunt really fast. So if you start using different sources like a pistol, they give them a little bit more of a chance.
Please stay tuned.
CoonPotion.com, the Coon Candy Corn Mix. Fill feeder with shell corn. Add 1/4 of a cup of Coon Potion. The sweet, irresistible odor drifts downwind and draws raccoons in from long distances. Choose from 4 irresistible flavors: wild berry, persimmon and honey, candy apple, or peanut butter and fish. To order, send $24.99 to CoonPotion.com or go to CoonPotion.com for more details.
A dog food doesn't make the dog. But a good dog food makes a good dog better. Don't you want to give your dog the advantage? The ultra advantage?
Whether you visit us on the web, order from our catalog, fax, phone, mail-in, or visit our retail store, F&T has everything you need for all of your hound, hunting, and outdoor needs. If you chase fur, we have you covered.
Whether you're looking for your dog deep on a tree, or whether it's important that you find them quickly, you need a reliable, powerful telemetry system. You can depend on LL Electronics with the new Smart Collar 1000. LL Electronics, bringing hounds home safely since 1974.
Dave's seen a lot of film, and I think he's grown a greater appreciation. One of the comments he made to me was that in watching these dogs and how adamant they are at getting at that coon tree, he says if dogs had thumbs, they'd climb up right after them.
If dogs had thumbs. I never thought about that.
That's in Dave's opinion.
I never thought about that.
As I mentioned, Jordan's going to be helping us out in season 2. We're going to do look at some theme music, and we've got plenty of opportunities during the show to do a little bit of background music.
Yeah.
You got a song you want to do an acoustic version for us this evening?
Yeah, I can do that for you guys. You know, I want to thank you guys too, Dave. Appreciate it.
Oh, not a
You know,
problem.
giving me the opportunity to be a part of this. It seemed like, you know, you guys have a lot of fun and stuff. You know, I'm really looking forward to it. So I hope you guys really like the music and stuff, and you know, what I continue to give to you guys. Yeah, I want to do let's see. What do you guys want, original then?
Yeah.
Okay, here, I'll do original song for you. This one's called Outlaw on a Run. Flying down the highway, and I'm doing about 110. The law's right behind me, saying, boy, we gotta take you in. They say I shot a man in Reno town, but that's one place I've never been. I'm headed down to Memphis to meet up with some old friends. No matter which way I go, I keep ending up on dead-end roads, yeah. No matter which way I turn, I keep ending up with bridges burned, yeah. How much longer can I live like this? My life is turning to a terrible mess. I feel like an outlaw on the run. I took my songs and guitar and I made it down to Tennessee. I met a guy in Nashville who promised me everything. Said for a little donation, well, I get you on the radio. And for another down payment, just a little piece of your soul. No matter which way I go, I keep ending up on dead-end roads, yeah. No matter which way I turn, I keep ending up with bridges burned, yeah. How much longer can I live like this? My life is turning to a terrible mess. I feel like an outlaw on the run.
Please stay tuned. F&T Canine Classic Hunting Dog Boxes. Rigging doors on a 30-degree angle for a more natural rigging position for dogs. Top storage for all your hunting gear and dog supplies. Multi-compartment boxes or single-compartment boxes for SUV and ATV owners. Solid wood frame with a 3/4 inch insulation barrier and including a hinged lid for easy cleaning.
DeerPotion.com, the Deer Candy Corn Mix. The sweet, irresistible odor of Deer Potion turns shelled corn into candy corn. It is also economical. 1 quart treats 800 pounds of corn. Draws deer in from long distances and keeps them coming back. Works great in automatic feeders. Get an advantage with Deer Potion. To get yours, send $24.99 to DeerPotion.com or go to DeerPotion.com for more details.
A dog food doesn't make the dog. but a good dog food makes a good dog better. Don't you want to give your dog the advantage? The ultra advantage?
Well, the rest of the gang has taken off, just leaving Joe and I. And as Joe and I often do when all the work is done, we're going to go coon hunting and have some good times in the woods and plan our next adventure. But as I said before, what an awesome experience putting season 1 together was. And we met a lot of great people and hunted some real interesting places, and it was a truly a good time for everyone involved. But we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all the help and support of everyone that joined in putting this together. So a big thanks to our family and friends, my wife, Joe's wife, those that put up with Brian, of course Dave out in Colorado, and we'd be remiss without thanking the sponsors, because of course without the sponsors none of this would have been possible. So a big thanks to F&T's, Ralph and Sean for all your support and believing in us from day one, and as well as Larry with Ultra Advantage, Wesley with Coon Potion, Kevin and the guys with Dan's Hunting Gear, Lewis with L&L Electronics, Shane and Justin with Blazer Lights, Warner with Tritronics, Andy, Mark, and Patrick with Tech Tray, the many kennels, and everyone else that took part in season 1. A huge thanks to all of you for bringing this together. And with that, Joe and I are going to hit the woods, and we hope to see you as the adventure continues in season 2. So look for us in 2010.
Tailgate Adventures is proud to have these fine kennels as partners: Pleasant Hill, Chestnut Ridge, Strawberry Mountain, Rawhide, Oak Ridge, Hardwood Elvis Attack, Trackman, and Cold Sweat. More information on the show, visit us on the web at www.tailgateadventures.com.